Hi, and welcome to SwimTopia, home of intuitive team and meet software you'll love to use. My name is Megan, and I am one of the customer happiness specialists here at SwimTopia. I'm a swim parent and a volunteer just like you. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Our quick how-to videos cover a variety of topics that will help you get the most out of our software. In today's video, we are going to talk about our divisional scoring feature. Divisional scoring is found in Meet Maestro once you have merged your meet. To turn on this feature, you will want to navigate to the Settings tab and then Seating and Scoring. Here, we'll come over to the tab that says Divisions. Scoring by division is going to allow you to group and score your meet results by various methods, such as team, event, time standard, and more. To turn on this feature, click the radio button to enable scoring by division. Once you click this, you will now be able to add your divisions. This is the first step you will take before selecting what method you would like to use. So we will add a division. Here, we are going to be running our champs meet, and we have 3 divisions. We have gold, silver, and bronze. So we are going to add our gold division. And once we have added this division, we now see a new section pop up that allows us to choose how we're going to want to assign the divisions. If we only have one division, we can stop here. However, in this meet, we have 3 divisions, so we are going to add our silver and our bronze. So we will add our silver and bronze divisions. And now for this meet, our bronze division is going to be an exhibition division only, so we are going to award custom points for this division, and we are not going to score this division at all, so we can set individual and relay custom points and save that. Here you can see that the gold and silver are defined by the meet, and our bronze division has custom points. If at any time we needed to edit any of these divisions, we can use the Edit button here and make any necessary changes. If we needed to remove a division, we can delete it here. If we had not set points for the meet, we can navigate to the points, and we could change our individual and relay points here. Now that we've added our divisions, we need to decide how we are going to assign our divisions. The default method for division assignment method is none, which means that this is a manual assignment. For this meet, we are going to be using time standards to score our divisions. So we will choose the division assignment method using the drop-down box of by time standard. Once we select this, it tells us that we are now enabling athletes to be scored against other athletes who achieve the same time standard. Also note that we get this yellow box that says configuration is not yet complete. Go to the settings benchmark to add time standards and then return to this page to assign the time standards. What this message is telling us is that we have not yet added time standards to our meet. If we click on settings benchmarks, it's going to ask us if we want to continue, which is fine, and it's going to take us over to the Benchmarks tab, and here we can add our time standards. If I choose to add the time standards, I'm going to be adding my CLC, which is my league time standards, to my meet, and now I see my gold, silver, and bronze time standards, and I can now return to seating and scoring, divisions, and again select by time standards. This time, it's going to ask me if I would like to assign my divisions based on the athlete's entry time, or if I'd like to do it based on their finals time. For our champs meets, we actually are going to do it based off of their finals times. So I'll select this, and then I'm going to assign the time standards to each of our divisions. We have a gold, and I can match this with our gold time standards, silver, match to our silver, and bronze, match to our bronze. During the regular season, this demo league has a novice division, which is any swimmer that has not yet achieved one of their time standards. You can set this novice division by adding it as a division, but then not assigning a time standard to it. This would place any swimmer that does not achieve a bronze, silver, or gold time standard into this novice division. If you do not create a novice division, it would place any swimmer that does not achieve a gold, silver, or bronze time standard into a separate category called no division. In essence, it's the same thing, but it often looks nicer to give that no division a name, in this case, novice. Once you have finished entering your divisions, selecting your division assignment method, and assigning all of your time standards correctly, you will want to save your information, and now the system will assign your divisions. You will want to wait for this green box to disappear, which can take up to 30 seconds, while the system just separates out your divisions. Once the divisions have been assigned, when you return to the time entry interface, you will see a new column called Division. When you hover over this column, you will see an edit pencil, which will allow you to manually assign a division if necessary. When you return to your reports, there's a new filter called Division, which will allow you to filter many of our reports by the division. Since this meet was based off of finals times, first we will need to run the meet and enter in some results in order to start seeing our division assignments. Just to give you an example of what it would look like if you had selected entry time, I have gone back and changed our assignment method to entry time instead of by finals result time, and we're going to go take a look at one of our reports. We will look at the psych sheet. And when we look at the reports, we're going to notice there is a new filter here called Division, which allows you to choose all or filter down by division. So if we were in the silver division and we wanted to see who else was swimming in the silver division for the psych sheet, we would choose that. You'll see a new column, Division, and this is now going to be a psych sheet for everyone in the silver division. So we just completed our meet. We've entered all of our times, and we can see now that we have entries in our divisions column that have been assigned, and we can start to go look at our reports for the post-meet. So if we go look at our results report, we can now see that it has been divided into divisions. So for example, in our men's 50 free, here's our gold, silver, and bronze divisions and points awarded. Remember, our bronze division was scoring no points, so there are no points for our bronze division. We have our division tab here that we can sort. So if we wanted to see all of our gold division, here, it's going to change the header to gold, and now we can see all of our gold division. We could sort by silver and then by bronze. If we look at our awards labels, we can see that the division tag is now included on our awards labels. And that will also be true for the improvement labels, participation labels, record breaker labels, and time standards labels. When we go to our team scores report, the team scores report is now broken up by division, so we have scores for our gold, silver, and bronze division, as well as an overall score. There's a new checkbox here that asks you to group by division. You can uncheck that, and it will simply give you the overall score. If you'd like to group by division, check the box. You still have the options to show men's and women's, your combined score. You can sort by just women's, just men's, combined. Those options all still remain. For the high scores report, again, this is going to group by division, and you will be able to sort here again. You can sort just to see your bronze division. Again, we had no high score points because we had no points for our bronze division. We could see our silver. Here's our silver. You could sort just the top 3 if you wanted to. All the options for our report exist there, but now we can sort it by division. The DQ report will not include divisions, since divisions are not included in DQs for most of the divisions. Those would just be listed at the end of the events like normal. For example, here we can see our DQ. The exception to this would be division assignments that are set to exclude DQs from the division assignments, for example, flighted meets. And in that case, when we look at the results, you'll see the gold, silver, and bronze divisions, and then you'll see that the DQ is listed under no division. That would only be if you had set the DQs to be excluded. The other setting that can also be excluded would be an exhibition swimmer. So for example, if we set this swimmer to be an exhibition swimmer and we had said to exclude exhibition swimmers from our division assignments, and then we went and looked at our results, now we could see that the exhibition swimmer has also been removed from the division and is now underneath this no division assignment. You can turn on and off divisional scoring whenever you'd like to, simply by returning to the Seating and Scoring Divisions tab. You could remove the division assignment method, so if you don't want to have this meet be a flighted meet anymore, you can change the assignment method back to none and save those changes. It's going to ask if you'd like to rescore your meet. You could say yes if you've already scored it. What that's going to do is it's going to reassign the divisions. So basically it's going to take all of them away, and then it's going to rescore the meet without any of the division assignments, which again can take up to 30 seconds. So we'll wait for that. And keep in mind though, while it's doing that, that any manual assignments that you created, for example, here we had manually edited Miranda Dale to be in the silver division. This none default is the manual entry, so she is now going to remain in the silver division because we have manually put her there. We just took away the automated assignment, so right now we're using the manual assignment. If we wanted to completely remove divisions from our meet, we would disable scoring by division by turning this off. Now it's asking if we want to disable that. No more divisions. Yes, we can disable it. Now it's completely gone. Again, it's reassigning divisions, and that's because we could have had some manual division assignments. Now the cool thing about this, if we go back and we look, now you'll see the division column is gone. The divisions are not going to be listed on any of the reports anymore. So if we went back to our team scores, divisions are gone. We don't have that option. It says group by division, but this doesn't do anything anymore. Same thing for all of our reports. We don't have the division sorting anymore. It's basically completely removed divisions from our meet. But if we go back, we can turn divisions back on, and it's actually going to have saved the information that we'd already entered for this meet. And if we went back and chose flighted, which was what we had set before, it's going to have saved all of our settings from before, and we could simply reapply them if we needed to. One last thing to mention is that currently divisions are not supported in the mobile app. That will be something that is released in a future update. So this is something you are going to want to let your parents know, because when they go to look at the results, for example, here are our meet results for event 2. Gold winner is Lionel Byrne. The silver winner, there's a tie for Tester and Zuma Rosedale, and the bronze winner is Burp Chicken. However, when we look in the mobile app for event 2 results, we can see 4 first places. So it looks like all 4 of these swimmers came in first place. And you can see that their times are significantly different, which for a parent could be very confusing if they don't understand that there's actually 3 different divisions here. So you need to let parents know that they need to be aware of which division their child is swimming in, and that they're going to need to look at official meet results to understand the divisions. That is also going to go for the team scores. When we look at the scores here, we see our gold, silver, and bronze team combined winners. However, when we look at the team scores, In the mobile app right now, it's only going to be giving us a combined score, this overall score. We do not yet have that divided into divisions. Again, that will be coming out in a future release. So the information in the app is correct as far as places, but it might look confusing for parents, so you will want to educate them before running your meets about this information. And then finally, as always, if you need more information, you can visit the SwimTopia Help Center, which is found at help.swimtopia.com. You can search for scoring by division, and you should find an article that will describe all of the different types of divisions, how to enable them, and gives you information on reaching out to the customer happiness team if you have any additional questions.